Okay, another blink. Almost dead. Okay, she's still alive. Where the heck are you? Hey! She died off screen to the poison. You love to see it. Hey, in fact, dang it. That was her body there that we just accidentally ran over in our haste. Didn't even realize. Now, have you ever seen that? Fall down a shaft, then you're like, crap, okay. Yaks around me. Take a step here and immediately step into another shaft like an absolute fool. Love to see it. Let's hope we find some upstairs, shall we? We're in the danger zone now. This is where we can find some unseen horrors and all the fun stuff of the... Tengu. No thank you. If I could please just do one of those big ol' exclusions, that's fantastic. Do love to see that. Nope. To all of this, close that door behind me. Nope. And let's try and find some stairs, shall we? Could be nice. Dang it. Let's not auto-explore, you fool. You know, it does potentially save me from accidentally hitting the movement key one too many times. I know that I've made that mistake in the past. Damn it. The Cyclops is gonna kill us in 2 hits. Just don't mind me sneaking around. Sneaky, sneaky. Don't mind me. Just ignore all this. Excuse me, pardon me, sirs. We've done it. Okay. Stairs number 1. Found. Oh, wait, we know what was that way. Dang it. Don't have to auto-explore the way that we know we're gonna run into enemies. Let's instead try and roll the dice here. See if we can't just find a straight up upstairs just in the middle of our path. Damn it. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna back up and we're gonna be a little defensive here instead. Is this just an invisible wizard? I hope this is an invisible wizard or even an orc that's drank a potion, I guess. You never know when that might be the real reasoning there. But even just switching to this rapier has been a godsend. We're actually killing stuff now. It's a thing of beauty, really. You just love to see it at this stage in the game. Still a wee bit scary in extended fights as enemies get more and more options and opportunities to make it past our decent evasion. But we're scratching by, we're scrapping by. We're gonna make it in one piece, gosh darn it. See how she goes. Please don't wake up your friend. Okay, we did wake up your friend, but it was pretty good timing on it. There we go. Not too shabby. That should pretty much do the trick. Even spent a couple of turns just tabbing while under fire. Even forgot that I was looking for an upstairs. That's how ridiculous this has gone. But there we go. Back up to our original floor of departure, I believe. Ooh. Dang it, I should have maybe taken that as an opportunity to just shadow step in and kill Grum in one hit. Might have gotten me killed as all the wolves descended on me, but sure would have been cool. Also, what the heck are you? An invisible thing on D10? And you're just chilling there, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Huh. Weird. What a strange circumstance and situation we find ourselves in. Oh, it's probably a sleeping enemy that's invisible. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'd really like to take advantage of it being asleep. If that is even the case, I guess. No guarantees. Also, wait a second. You had a flail just... Dang it. I wasn't even paying attention. That could have been bad. Any of these distortion weapons can send us headfirst into the abyss, which is not what we're looking for at this stage in the game. Don't wake up. It woke up. Oh, crap. And it's an unseen horror, so it's jumping around and bouncing like a freaking bat. Me oh my. I could try and park this buddy somewhere. Don't know how much that'll work out for us, though. It's a temporary fix. Take you upstairs. Take you downstairs. Never a problem. Just playing the guessing game there, wait a couple turns, hope that their standard movement procedure will take them away from you. Love it. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I didn't sneak up on anyone that time. Boo. That's too bad, but we'll make do with what we got. Let's poison the crap out of Grum if we can. Ideally here, even some 1 curare. Nice, nice. It's a good opportunity to get in some throwing needle stuff because they do stack off of not just the throwing skill, but also the sneak skill. So just the improvements that we've put into that department do help us out here, at the very least. And there we are. Grum down, yet another unique fallen to our mighty blade. And we'll keep it moving. Ooh, Psyche, hey? Dagger of Chaos is another scary one. Not quite as inherent or like obviously straightforwardly dangerous as the distortion branded weapons, seeing as those will send you straight into the abyss. However, Chaos still has the chance to paralyze you, stun you, slow you, all the fun stuff. In fact, I should have curaried this lady. Much better. Let's not get into melee range with the Psycho Chaos Witch, if it can be avoided at the very least. I don't know about you, but in my life, I generally try and stay out of touching distance of the Chaos Witches around me. There we go. It's funny because as scary as Chaos Blades are to fight against, no way in heck am I ever picking one up, because on the flip side of that is if you wield a Chaos Blade, there's a chance that you just give haste and berserk to the scariest monsters in the game. So ideally, want to probably avoid that, is my guess at the very least. Let's see how she goes. And I do have to somehow remember that I have an unseen horror just stranded in the middle of D9. I mean, I'm not going to remember it. There's no way in heck I remember that. Fun little surprise for future me to run into. Sure, it will be an absolutely fantastic experience for everyone involved. Onwards we go. Let's see, we made it down to D10. We're just in the final stretch of the stream for the night here. We're going to have to throw in the towel pretty soon. So just debating where we want to head here for the end. Could do another floor or two. We could even just try and test out the S branches. See how they're feeling, see how they're looking. Let's go one more dungeon floor, shall we? I instantly regret this, as there's an unseen horror right next to us. I mean, everything's still asleep? Heck yeah. See you later. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to go down there. Are we okay? We didn't bring it up with us? Okay, didn't bring any stowaways back up the stairs with us. Good to see, good to see. Let's head back here. Let's avoid that area if we could. Let's maybe head on down like this way? Something a little bit like that. Because it's been a long time since I looked at my skills. Should probably do at least a little bit of a reassessment here. Stealth is coming up there, which is nice to see. I do like that. We also do have Shadow Form pretty much always here now. We're at a decent level of piety, and we're not using Shadow Step quite as often as we were in the early game. So I feel like invocations maybe should be trained up a little bit. Shadow Form is pretty much a get out of jail free card in a lot of ways. Permanently invisible, immune to poison, draining, and torment is huge. All incoming damage is halved, which is awesome. So I guess we deal less damage as well. Should have maybe went on to explain that, but at the end of the day, that's still pretty solid here. And oh, our skills are drained when taking damage. Good to know. But still very much a nice way to escape a dangerous situation. Even if I've already gone myself to half health, that's essentially, at the end of the day, almost equivalent to, what's the situation that my brain was trying to build there? Unfortunately, got distracted as I almost ran across the area that houses the unseen horror and was ready to start smacking myself in the head over it. Oh well, that is all good. I just tell myself that it probably wasn't an important thought, even if it was something that at the time was probably hypercritical, and don't even know how angry I am with myself for not having remembered it, but ignorance is bliss, I guess. So as long as I never have to be aware of how angry it would make me, all is well that ends well. It's not like I'm a very angry person in general anyway. But okay, switch the evocables to take out some of these scary bad boys here. Don't love the two-headed ogre next to me, but do what we must. And do I have resist corrosion? I do. Resist corrosion, engage. Oh gosh, could you guys please figure out what you're doing in life? Oh, there's an invisible thing hitting me. Son of a gun. How did it find me again? What is the best way to get away from this son of a gun? Might have to throw in some teleports. Yeah, looking like it. Let's read a teleport scroll, take a couple of steps, see where the heck that drops us. In a place that would normally be a horrible situation, but here honestly just kind of works. Let's double check up the stairs. Nothing dangerous up the stairs. Love to see it. Never doubt in my mind. Head on up, shall we? There we go. Oh me, oh my. Lightning rod is very loud. That's very true and definitely deserved to call attention from the unseen horror upon us. But to be honest, I didn't even think for a second, regardless of noise, that the unseen horror was coming about. I'd completely forgotten immediately upon leaving its area that it existed. As for here, I think we stranded the unseen horror on floor 9 above this stair. Okay. That's good to know. So let's go up here, close that door. Right, all these exclusions still exist from the past here, but I do believe that that was just for the bumblebees, as it were. It was still the right play. Yeah, good to hear. I'll have to take your word for it, because I definitely never trust that my plays are at all the right play. But love to hear it, and yeah, no, we do what we must, and we do have a decent amount of training in evocables, so I think that as long as we survive, we are happy with however those situations kind of shake out. As for now, I've changed my mind. We're delving into one of the S branches for the last little bit of adventure here. Question is, where do I wish to go? Swamp has some heavy hitters in it. Spiders has a lot of buddies. I guess wolf spiders do kind of quantify or qualify, I should say, as heavy hitters, but at the end of the day, it's still, I think, a little bit better than potentially running into some of the giant vine-covered constructs and thorn hunters and all that nonsense that we find in Swamp. So, contrary to all that, let's head to Swamp, shall we? We're just dipping our head in. This is again somewhere where we want to leave pretty quickly if anything looks even remotely scary here, because we don't want to clog the one entrance in and out too badly on such a squishy character. It might be a painful situation to deal with in the future. Maybe we'd have to get creative in which runes we take, but let's just not, shall we? And any play you live through is at least not wrong. That is the creed I live by in this game, so I do love to hear it. Dang it. I was hoping that I could use Shadow Step to not make the water splash noise and get a backstab off. Never should have trusted in it. But that is all good. We'll have to be a bit careful. Harpoon worm and a drake. You know what? No, I'm just leaving, is what we're doing. Cool. So the main issue there in this combination as a whole is simply the fact that as the harpoon worm can pull us off the stairs and the swamp dragon can push us off the stairs, at the end of the day, there are a lot of opportunities for us to absolutely hate our lives going through that. So let's try to avoid that. Just head on straight on up, as it were. Maybe we'll peek down. What did we leave down there? A bog body and a swamp worm. Good choice. You definitely didn't want to leave the swamp dragon there waiting for you. Very much so. Yeah. I was ready for everything to go a lot worse than that, because there was a chance just on that turn that we get harpooned or pushed off the stairs like we mentioned, so maybe not totally intentional to bring the dragon with us, but I'll take happy accidents each and every opportunity that they show their face to me. Let's maybe take a quick peek into Spider here. Should also close my door real quick as my partner walks in the door, make sure she doesn't have to censor her hellos to the friendly doggo who's probably peeing all over the floor in excitement. Ouch. Wolf spiders, you know, I mentioned they're heavy hitters. Turns out, didn't take my own advice. But here's what we can do. We're not one hit away from death. Oh, we're closer to one hit away from death. Can I step away though? Can I step away? Damn it, I was hoping the Curari would slow down the spider enough for me to get away. This is definitely making me realize that I'm not quite prepared for what's in store for me. I don't even think a heal wounds potion here would save us. We only have 1 scroll of blinking. We have 2 scrolls of fear. Never didn't have it. Perfect. No doubt in my mind that those would both pop off successfully. Oh gosh, you followed me. Oh no. Oh, now I sound like an idiot. I was so proud. Curare. Makes you the same speed as me, maybe? Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked. And same to you, friend. Spiders are weak to poison, so it does also deal extra damage to them on top of keeping them slowed down here. Here, because we're throwing very valuable ammo, we again want to make sure we use the period key. Don't want any of that getting lost in the deep waters up here if we miss. There we go. Didn't quite have to waste a blinking scroll in a situation that otherwise might have been one that I immediately reached that way. Am I learning? Am I getting slightly, if maybe just the slightest bit better at conserving my consumables? I don't know. I won't quite make any bold claims yet. Especially as I immediately make some regrettable decisions with the spiders involved here. Let's go into the web. There we go. Get the teleport off just in time for us to run into our old pal, the boulder beetle. You'll remember the boulder beetle. Love to see it. Crap, 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 crap. Run, run, run. Identify your potions. Thank you very much. Let's check it out, shall we? No, I think now I'm kind of pushing off because is there too much to save us? 7 red potions are just going to be degeneration. I'm sure of it now. Unless we discover them or identify them elsewhere, I believe for a fact that that is going to be the thing there. Even though, am I remembering that from a different run completely? I don't even know which halfling had to fight their way through that ossuary. This point in the stream, they all start to blend just a little bit into each other. Okay, boulder beetle is gone. Sneak, 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 sneak. Get over here. Scary stuff. Okay. But we can switch over to our stones, and if we can engage with spiders from a distance, I feel better about my odds. Red back nearby. There we go. Better. Maybe better. Jumping spiders are a little bit scarier, just with their ability to avoid us. And we will also make sure to throw all the stops at a wolf spider, now that we know just how sketchy they are to fight. That's gonna be a curari from me, brother. And what else? That's it. Back to stones from there. Back to stones. Excuse me, pardon me. Excuse me. There we go. Very scary stuff. So, maybe not spider, you know? I've thought about it for a split second. I've decided spider just ain't me, you know? So let's instead Orc is on layer 9, if I remember correctly. So let's take a peek. It's on 10. Okay, so is that even worse? Where did we leave our unseen horrors? One on 9, one on... It was like 11 or 12 or something, right? Let's see, if I just go Orc Mines, do I believe that the game will just happen to guide me through not running into any of those enemies? Yeah, I do believe. Even if we run into one unseen horror, as long as they're alone, that should be fine. Okay, not quite the situation that we were just describing. There's a bit more going on here. But this is actually all fine. So I think we head down into the corridor. Switch to our rapier just to take care of these poison buddies, at the very least. Like to have resist poison, if possible. We still have our resist corrosion on, so that's good. It's hard to imagine that our corrosion status right now would be even worse if we didn't have that ability at hand here. But it is true. Scary but true. And there we go. Heal up. Fought our way into accessing Orc here as well, and finally actually checking out these shops. We have the +2 scale mail of Hajma. Harm, unfortunately, is almost an immediately nix from me. A Scarf of Shadows. Normally I hate this because it gets us too close to enemies, but as a sneaky boy, I think there's something to that. It's only 200 gold, so I guess we should at least put it on the shopping list. It's too bad we can't carry tower shields, otherwise that would be a dream for the future of our run. I'll also mark the resistance scarf because we desperately might need that in the future. And not much in the way of weapons here, which is a shame, too bad. Was kind of excited for the shops upon seeing them. Let's hope maybe Orc is slightly more hospitable to our kind. We even do a shadow step to the first combatants we see. And I finally remembered through using it a couple times exactly how that shadow step works, just in regards to they have to be within our umbra of shadows, and then we're able to do that. I kept thinking we were questioning it and being like, oh, are we gaining range from invocations or this or that? But no, it's very much just we step into our own shadows to get to them, which is cool stuff. There we go. Definitely looking a bit nicer, the first floor of Orc, compared to the floors of the dungeon where things are starting to get just a little bit freaky deaky. Ooh, wait, troll leather armor is just straight up better than normal leather armor. Let's definitely switch over to that. I think that's not even close to the first of the troll leather armors I've even found on this run. Whoops. But it is what it is. And where does Orc 1 leave us off here? Stealth is looking okay. Getting up there, getting up there. Terms of damages here. I'm really bad for generally just training weapon skills up to min delay, the training that takes to get to the fastest attack speed you can achieve with them. But at the end of the day, you do gain damage for continually training skills beyond that point, which might be worth it for something like our slings, something that has damage issues, better chances of hitting, and better chances of dealing more damage as well. Maybe we'll try that out this time around, see if that can inhibit or make up for some of the shortcomings of the sling itself. Let's try. Oh my gosh, dang it. I was really hoping we'd get a triple kill in here before being noticed. Ooh, I don't love this situation for walking into it. Oh gosh, there are so many people. Back we go, back we go. Hello, friends. I'll probably take you two up with me. A priest and a regular buddy. Even if they're mited and kind of scary in the end. Holy cow. Let's check out this other downstairs, shall we? See what we're dealing with all in all in Orc here. Shadow step to the double-headed ogre for sure. We want to get that sneak attack in if possible. Oh, damn, that sucks. Thought we'd have some kind of cross access here, but it doesn't look like it. We only have 4 digging charges, so I also probably don't want to just throw those out there randomly, trying to dig a tunnel between. Oh me, oh my. Next time I go down here, I think I have to be ready for quite the encounter. Don't think that's an entry I can half-ass, unfortunately. Let's do a quick check. I don't think we have any scene visible in this game yet. Doesn't look like it. I was hoping that that might be a bit of an easy answer to where we want to head next here. I'll head down. Oh. Friends? Hello? Where'd you all go? There we go. Hello, hello. Hello, friends. Oh gosh. Okay, you're mighted. I don't like that. That's when I start to have problems with this whole arrangement. In fact, yeah, let's just take you two upstairs, shall we? Love it. And take a peek at what we're leaving before we do anything stupid here, because we still might want to do some stair dancing shenanigans. Could probably dodge through at least that first entry turn. As long as the sorcerer isn't next to us, we should also just be able to pop up and run away to a nice hallway. Let's do it. Have to take a step through the mighted standard orcs, but that's not going to be a problem. Not someone we're as scared of in that department, and there we go. Even got you reduced to being on your own, and you're gonna pull some of this? Jesus Christ. Where are they going, do you think? How did you end up there? Excuse me, sir? Oh, okay, double energied. Things get real scary here. Dang. That is truly unfortunate that we managed to lose our extra energy space. That's just the perfect time. Absolutely ideal. Let's see how it lands coming back this way. Is this buddy somehow catching up to us? Has he gone really good random energies since that one? It honestly looks like it, but we're healing up too, so at the end of the day, feel better about this fight after slowing it down a bit. Thought we could make it through in a rush. Been too used to our Umbra just protecting us from all harm magically here. Those fantasy days are now over. We're in the real deal, the serious stuff. Also, I'm an idiot because I just realized I've Curari darts, which means I should just slow this buddy. And just, like, tease him from a distance, laugh in his face as he attempts to close the gap here. Switch over to sling bullets maybe, see how those do. Not bad. Curari again. Don't think you are allowed to catch up to me, you silly orc. Curari again. And now that should do it. I believe this time. Apparently I'm an idiot. Should not have believed, should have just let the poison carry on for us. Would have been less embarrassing on our part, but hey, we did it at the very least. Suddenly lose the ability to move. Don't like that. Don't love that at all. In fact, can you stop, sir? Stop with these bolts, friend. Gotta have something else in your arsenal, you know? Because this rapier isn't quite doing it for us. I guess, do we have short blades trained? We do, but not good enough for this, actually. Still have our short blade score left over from when we were just carrying around a little puny dagger of cold there. So, probably should get that up at some point. Not sure where that will fit on the priority list. Let's bring you upstairs. That way we can make a bit more noise up here, be a bit more free. Chances of destroying you with disintegration? Pretty good. I'll use my last disintegration charges on this bad boy. Happy to do that. It's weird, I view disintegration as slightly useless in the later game, but I do think that that might be a bit of my caster bias coming through. Just in the regards that on casters, I don't often train evocations. Because you don't really have the experience to go around, you're already spread pretty thin throughout your spell schools, and there's no need to because you have a lot of options for ranged combat, I guess. Oops, let's just take you upstairs, shall we? Love to see it. Also, I think I like to see him using the boomerangs. I'm scared that those will even do enough damage to cause us some regret here, but I think that's much better than him using the mace on us. That mace was absolutely wrecking our day. Here we are, looking just peachy after a few attempts at the boomerang. Maybe they're worse at hitting with the boomerang, though, and they're really struggling to overcome the evasion barrier to entry there. Maybe? Or did we leave? Definitely happy to pop down again. In fact, maybe I should be using my sling a little bit more judiciously here. Been saving it for scarier encounters, still very much in the mindset of when we had absolutely no ammo to go around. But now, especially just using stones like this, ain't no thing. So let's do that. It's honestly working a lot better so far already. And, okay, we did turn slings back on, so that is training up. That's what I was just going in to check there. Let's see, doing a bit of a different pathing than I normally do. A bit more of the usual route here in the earlier Orc trip. You know, I don't know if I'd always want to fight down to Orc 2. This could definitely be a bit of a nightmare. Especially, yeah, Orc Priest alone is already being a pain in the butt. Let's take that buddy, or all these buddies really, on a bit of a tour of their own lands. Oh crap. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't mind me. Don't bother. Don't mind this. As I make my way on through. Jeez Louise. I guess they're all polearm users, so... Oh, so they won't follow me to the stairs, or through the stairs, I should say. Unless I do silly tricks like that. Which does work, so let's just do that, shall we? Take you buddies out. Come next to my stairs, please. Even 2 of you is fine. Perfect. 2 warriors becomes a bit scarier, 2 of these buddies, but no need to worry about it whatsoever. They happen to split themselves up just perfectly so, for us to take advantage of the situation, which you do love to see. So let us pop that on and then face the last one. Mono e mono here. See how she goes. Not too shabby. Onwards we go. That is the same Orc Priest, I believe. At least holding the exact same weapon, which, I mean, isn't a guarantee, but it's gotta go a decent ways towards proving it, right? Also, can you take more damage from my slingshot? Dang ol' son of a gun? Jeez Louise. Really taking none of my crap there, hey? Gonna switch over to my Ice Blast Wand, again taking advantage of all that evocations training we've done. Why the heck not? More of the same, yeah, let's do it. Let's see how that treats us. Not too bad. It's mostly that heal that's being a pain in the butt. There we go. We managed to fight our way past the heal even. And now that we're starting to gain a bit of a crowd, let's run away. Oh crap. Oh no, this has gone so much worse now. Unfortunately, let the wargs step on there, just trying to bait around the polearm users once more, like we do. But we're calling attention to ourselves up here, and then make all the noise over here, and then you teleport, you know, just barely a step away. Very cool. Very, very cool. Exactly what I was hoping to do there with that whole plan. So, sweet. Love to see it. Ouch. This is gonna hurt real bad. Can I get to those stairs? Trying to do some mental pathing out in my head here where we can lead these buddies on a Gary, what's the word? A merry little jaunt. I think I was taking the J from jaunt there, putting it way too early in the sentence. But let's take them on a little jaunt. Oh crap, we just got paralyzed? Oh, I'm dead, right? Just that easy. You get paralyzed, Evasion, absolutely nothing. Oh, how do I do this to myself each and every time? Didn't even realize the paralysis chance. I think the last time I checked, it was something around like 57%, right? Rip me, man. That is yet another one down the drain. A promising halfling. I'm so sorry, Trifling. So sorry for your loss. But at the end of the day, still having a whole lot of fun. Still making our way through the dungeon and figuring out, kind of testing out different pathways, different options we could take and how we like to start that exploration. No two runs are the same in that way. And in fact, it's one of my favorite parts about this game is that when you hit that middle stage, there are a lot of options, a lot of places you can kind of go between depending on your strengths, your weaknesses, what you're really going to be struggling with versus what you want to take advantage of. All that good stuff. Glad it was a fun journey for you, Brain. I hope, for everyone in chat, it was enjoyable to watch despite the lack of progress. I'm definitely having a heck of a time in the hot seat here. Bit of a literal definition on that hot seat too, seeing as how my room starts to heat up as the stream goes on and I start really sweating here. But no, it's still having a hell of a time, even with a couple weeks of slightly lackluster play on my regard. Hope you're enjoying watching as well. If you did, I would hugely appreciate hitting the follow button here on Twitch, if that's where you are. Every follow helps out a whole lot and definitely means a lot to me in the early days here. I would hope that they will continue to mean a lot to me, even if anything goes on further, but who knows with these things. If you're watching this on YouTube, I also hope you're enjoying that side of things. Definitely shoot a subscription if you want to be notified whenever videos come live there. See where we're heading in our journey. I guess for those of us, or for those of you on Twitch, if you're at all behind in our journey, want to catch up, maybe even see how the first few halfling runs went. My brain couldn't decide where I wanted to throw the pluralization in that sentence. Really made a mess of the whole thing instead. Woohoo. But if you want to see, despite knowing that they're going to meet an unfortunate end, might be some fun stuff in there. Might even just want to sneak into those videos, steal the seed, and prove to yourself once and for all that you're just a better player than I am, because I'm sure plenty of you can make it by on these seeds on your own. But alas, there we are for the end of the night, and regardless of all of this nonsense and my rambling on, I do hope you will have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you out there. And I definitely hope to see you in the next one, whether that be this next Wednesday, looking at the date here just to make sure I'm not mixing them up, this next Wednesday, when we're going to be probably back into the thick of things, not with Isaac this time around, but I'm leaning towards either Hades or I did just start playing Monster Train and have been enjoying the crap out of that. Bit less conducive to talking though, playing a new game. So maybe something like Hades. Our Wednesday streams are there to have a nice time chatting, have something, a bit more automatic on the background, something I have decent muscle memory in, and we can just have a good time, talk about whatever comes up, shoot the shit. So I hope to see you then or next Sunday when we're jumping back into this, I guess from the start. Get a fresh start on our halflings, which I think is much needed after these first couple weeks. I think I need a bit of a refresh, a bit of a breather between, and then come into it right off the top, ready to go, and have some adventures in our future as well. So, hope to see you around. See you soon.